Four Stages Productions documentary by Justin Black.
Hello friends, my name is Corey Chuk. I'm here to tell you about a fantastic festival we celebrate every year, Halloween. The name Halloween comes from All Hallows Eve. The 1st of November is celebrated as All Hallows Day, and the evening before that is called a Hallows Eve. In 1985, a pub landlord in Derry called Brian Doherty asked his customers to come dressed up fancy on the 31st of October. And while they were celebrating, there was a bomb scare. This pub is located on Magazine Street, so everyone came out on the streets dressed up. And this was the first beginning of the Halloween parade in Derry. This celebration was taken over by the council, and since then the festivals have snowballed. So much so that last year 100,000 people enjoyed a day in Halloween celebrations in Derry-Londonderry.
When I came to Derry, we did not know much about Halloween, but as our boys went to the local schools, we rapidly learned everything about Halloween. As the nights begin to draw in and the days get shorter, and the evenings get darker, people dress up in weird costumes and also light lights and fires to ward off bad spirits or ghosts, so to keep people safe. Tradition has built over many years, and it really has become a major event before Christmas. So it shortens the winter, I suppose, a little. We had some children call in to us and said trick or treat, and the first time we did not know much, so we said, now what's that about? So they said, don't you know what trick and treat is? We said no. So they told us about trick and treat, and we used to have lots of apple trees in our garden, so we had lots of apples, so we gave them apples, gave them some money, gave them some biscuits and a cup of hot tea. They loved it.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Yes.
In 2016, a massive public poll by the magazine USA Today saw Derry-Londonderry crowned as the best Halloween destination in the whole world. Now, this festival is an unmissionable bucket list event with visitors from all around the world.
Oh, my name is Gautam Mukherjee. Oh, my reaction to Halloween when I first came here was really exhilarating. I heard about it, but I never fully experienced it. I had a very nice opportunity to actually participate in my family's also participated in the Halloween parade, and that was really a once in a lifetime chance for me. So it was really fun. Halloween has a very similar thing definitely in the Indian culture because we celebrate Diwali around this time, and the similarity exists of say bursting firecrackers. So Halloween and Diwali is almost similar in that sense, definitely. Halloween in Derry really has a lot of religious significance, I will say. This is one of the most important religious festival apart from Christmas and St. Patrick's, because Derry is world famous on this day because of the magnificent parade it organizes every year. So this is really a very long-lasting memory for whoever comes from all across the world.
This festival actually now in whole of the Europe, this is the biggest celebration during Halloween. This is a 4 days festival, and in last year actually more than 100,000 people visited this celebration in 4 days. So when I moved from England, I didn't have an idea about how the Halloween is being celebrated in Derry. When I landed here, people told me about this. I thought this might be a festival where people go out, eat and drink, and some music and then fireworks. But when the day arrived, I happened to go to the bank of Foyle River near Sainsbury, and I was surprised and I was shocked to see people dressed up in all the funny, creative costumes. And the best thing was, everybody was dressed up. It was sort of mandatory, and the age was not any hindrance. Like, there was a baby less than 1 year old, and then there was granny 80-year-old. All are dressed up, and if you are not dressed up, you feel like you're left out. So it was mad actually, and the creativity of costumes was so rich. And I believe that because this city is a shirt factory city, so the people have creative ideas of making the costumes, and they were all out of world, I should say. And overall the town was buzzing. The restaurants were jam-packed, and then the parade which started in the evening, and there was again music, and different community groups participated in the parade. Then after the parade celebration, or after the parade, the evening ended with a big bang of fireworks, which was again marvelous. So I didn't have an idea when I was in England that Halloween is such big thing in Derry, and I think the origin of this festival is from Ireland or Scotland, and then when the Irish people migrate, they took it to US, and then from US it became global, but the roots are in Ireland. There is also a similar kind of festival in India, where because if you take the history of Halloween, it is to actually make peace with the past and welcome the new energy. And people have a belief that the veil during this night or evening is the thinnest, and the people who have departed or who have died, they can actually come to earth, and they can visit. And we also have a similar kind of thing in India during mid-September, where we pay homage to our ancestors or the people who have died. I'm always remembered of a festival which we do in northern India called Lohri, where people go to different houses, play music or dance, and the host is supposed to give them food or money. So there is a little bit of similarity.
My name is Simon Amarjit Singh Nagra, and talking about Halloween, it can be described in one word: fun. Even when I was a boy, it was fun. Diwali and Halloween is similar, but the significance and the meaning is quite different. In Indian, the Diwali event is a festival of lights, where for Halloween is much more associated with darkness. There is a difference, but at the same time, the two events can be described by that word fun. And in Derry, Halloween has come around quite a bit. It's become a very big event. Every year we look forward to the firework displays at the bridge. So it's a social event where people from all over Ireland and beyond come to Derry City, which becomes the focal centre for the event. I think the City Council has done a great job. It's not only a great event, but it's a great economic benefit to the town. And obviously myself, from being a business background and my family being in business, Halloween does help.
My favourite part of Halloween as a kid was definitely the trick or treat. This was where kids would dress up in different costumes and knock on a door to be welcomed with sweets or candy. So if you want to have the best Halloween experience in a whole world, look no further than Derry-Londonderry. This year, to commemorate the celebrations, Ulster Bank has issued a £20 note, which has the image of a skeleton and a bat in its security feature.
Come one, come all, spirit and mortal, to Derry we go, to pass through the portal.
This is a Stereo Stages Productions documentary.